Welcome to Thread and Thimble. My name's Tracy, this is Samantha, and we've been away for a while, but we're back. So let's get to what we're gonna make today. It's Thursday, September 16th. And Sam, what do we got on store?
We are gonna make a table runner, and we're gonna make it kind of autumn themed. We are doing a class here coming up, and it will be Halloween themed, but really you can do any kind of design you want to with it.
You can do Christmas ones, Easter ones, just for autumn. We're just doing the autumn colors for now, just as a sample.
This is a fat quarter quilt pack that I got from fatquarters.com. Is it just
Fat Quarter Shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the line.
So they just give you a nice autumn pack, and it has everything you need. You'll even have extra if you want to make more than one, or if you want to make it longer, any shape you want. This is really a generic kind of quilting pattern, which is nice. We're gonna make a smaller one just because otherwise this video would be super long.
Yeah. All right. One of these doohickeys.
So what you'll need is a triangle. These are Wonder triangles. You can buy them in a 2-pack. They come with a right or left triangle and just a regular one. So we're gonna use that, the big one. And then we're gonna use some bias binding, extra wide double fold.
Or you can make your own.
You can make your own.
It's on you.
You can use any size you want. This is just what we are using. So you need binding, you need some fabric.
You need the quilting needles.
You need your triangle. Quilting needles will help. You can use universal, that's fine. We're gonna use a rotary cutter for this because it's just gonna go a lot faster.
Put a new blade in.
Fresh blade, good to go. So let's
Do you want to change the thread, or are we good with the thread?
No, we'll be good with the thread.
Okay.
It's fine. We're gonna do a stitch in the ditch, so it should be fine.
All right.
All right. So let's get started.
All right. What do we?
Okay, so first things first, you're gonna want to cut out all of your pieces. We're gonna do about 18 pieces for this one. Like I said, you could do any amount you would like to. If you're gonna do this certain shape, but
Right.
like I said, you be you. So we're gonna be rebels, and we're not even gonna iron our fabric. But
What?
I know I really suggest ironing your fabric. So you're just gonna cut out 18 pieces. Tracy's got this cute little iron here. We're just gonna press these all real quick. Just gonna give it a little pressed your fabric beforehand, you don't have to do this.
Some people actually spray starch on them and let them hang dry, and then they sew on them, and then they iron them, and then it's weird.
So we're not gonna do all that.
But you can.
We're gonna make this quilt padded fucking thing quick. Quick and adorable. Smells funny. All right, so now we are going to lay out our design. This is where I always screw it up. So I'm just gonna lay it out, and then you can rearrange the pieces. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
On how you would like it.
Mm-hmm.
So you obviously don't want those next to each other. But once you kind of all have it laid out, you can kind of just flip-flop where all your pieces are. OMG. Would you just... I'm just gonna move that down a little bit. So I get it all.
This is gonna be a big table runner.
It's not that big, actually.
Are we making them this big in slabs?
Yeah. They're quite small, actually. So I'm gonna tell you no, because you have to end like so. So I'm gonna put these here.
Oh, that's good.
Just comb your tits. What do I got going on here? Now you can rearrange them however you would like them to go.
I think we got it, guys. I like it.
Like so. I think you can see it in the video. Yeah, they can. All right. So,
How come that one doesn't end like that?
it ends the exact same way.
Okay.
So now you're gonna sew it all together,
Okay.
1/4 inch, just like regular quilting,
Just like this?
just like that. And you're gonna go all the way across with one row.
Okay.
Then you're gonna go all the way across on this row, and then you're gonna sew them together.
Oh, that'll be triggered. All right, let's do this.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna sew these suckers together. You can pin them beforehand and then sew, but we like to live rebellious. So we're not going to do that. Where am I sewing? This one? Yep. All right. So we have set ours to a 1/4 inch. Lovely Juki does that for us. And we're just going to set that sucker down. Is this on tortoise speed or?
Yep.
Okay. So we are gonna make this go faster. want to be here all day. Yay! You're sure?
Yeah.
I would lay it on your...
But this shouldn't be right. This shouldn't.
Why?
Because it's not going to go all the way down.
Go put it on your thing. Go put it all back together.
Was it like this?
Go put it all back together. Nope, that's wrong.
It's not.
I can tell from here it's wrong. There it is. Right, now put this piece back. No, no, put that back. Now put this piece back.
And now do these two?
No, put it back. Lay it down. Lay it down nice. Come on.
Yeah.
Right. So now, what gets attached to that?
This one?
Okay. So flip it over.
Oh, whatever. Where'd you find this pattern?
I was on, it was either Pinterest or Instagram one day, and I saw it. Just this tablecloth on a table. And I was like, hey, that looks easy. We should make it.
And you just did it?
And I just did it.
Figured it out?
So it could be totally wrong from what the picture looked like. So I made my own little version of it.
It worked out.
It's pretty easy though, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of confusing.
Why?
I mean,
Just the square part or the triangles are confusing to you?
yeah, I guess I would sew them together with the bottoms first. So then they'd be, you know what I mean?
Why would you just sew a row and then sew a row?
I don't know.
Well, I always thought quilting was done like this.
You're right.
So this is what it's starting to look like so far. Right, our next piece.
I suppose we could iron as we go. It might be easier.
I mean, you could iron as you go, but that would be like a smart way to do things. I don't think we're up to that yet.
I do like the way it's coming together, though.
It is cute, isn't it?
It is. It's really cute.
And it's super easy and super fast to do. It just kind of throws you off with the triangles a bit, but
Yeah, especially the third one threw me.
but if you lay it all out as you put your pieces together, and you'll know what you're doing.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, sure. If not, you're picking it.
I'm good at that.
And before you sew it all together, do you iron it flat or no?
I would just do that just so it's nice and.
So all one way and then on the other side the other way, so the
Yep.
the seams nest?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you're me and you just randomly iron stuff certain ways. But you just do what you want. And if you are planning on putting hot items on this, like hot pots or pies or whatever, I would use insulated batting.
I think I have some.
So is this one row?
No, this one.
Oh,
The last one.
Last one. Last one in the row. Yeah, I would use insulated batting if you're going to be putting stuff on this. Oh, great.
Hello.
One row is done. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do the second row, and then we're just gonna put them together. Iron, and then put them together. Make sure you trim. You're letting me down. Personal calls.
Can I start ironing this one?
Okay, yeah.
I think this is my favorite.
Yeah.
booking right along, girl.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna go home and make groceries and I'm gonna sew.
That's for them to decide
I know.
what order to go in.
I think we should make our own kits. All right. There is our second row. And now we iron.
Edit that out.
Edit what out? This is your bottom, isn't it? Yeah. So we got our bottom piece all trimmed, on one side at least. Get the one side trimmed and ironed. Flip her over, Mom. Oh, she's trimming.
I'm just taking the dog ears off. This way?
Mm-hmm.
And you do not have to do this.
Yeah, you can do any way you want to do it.
You do not have to trim these off. They should nest just fine, but no. You want it flipped like that?
Yep.
Do you want it pinned?
No.
So if you just like that.
Just like that. All right, we're gonna sew them together now.
And make sense.
So I'm sure something's off.
No, it looks
But, you know, it actually is not
It
too
looks really
bad.
good.
That's a few places off.
Oh, only if you look really close. Let me iron that.
You're fine. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it.
Look at it. Look at it.
We'll edit that out.
And you just iron it flat?
Just iron it flat.
Ah, it looks really good, Sam. Look at your points it perfect.
Yeah, it works. It's all right.
Well, I don't think you can get it much more unless you paper pieced it. Looks really good.
You know, you're your worst critic.
You are.
So
I think it's fabulous. I think the colors that I picked out are fabulous.
let's lay this bitch out and look at it.
Yeah, that's.
That looks cute.
All right, so we are halfway done.
That's really cute.
I'd like to think this is maybe the hardest part, but
I think it's the most time-consuming part, but
yeah, we'll go with that.
I love it. I love how it all comes together.
So now we're gonna pick out a backing.
Okay.
And some bias binding, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it is all ironed. We're good to go. We are going to cut out our batting and our back. So we're gonna use, like I said, there's a million different kinds of battings out there. This here is a fusible, so you can just iron it on.
Medium weight.
Medium weight. And then you can sew on it, obviously. There is all natural batting. There is, like I said, the thermal batting. If you plan on putting anything hot on this, I definitely recommend that. So what we're just going to do is lay it out. Figure out where the beginning is here. So what I like to do is I like to keep at least 1/2 inch border around my batting, because when you top stitch, you don't know, it could shift, it could move. I get this is fusible, but it still moves. So I mean, even 1/2 inch might be just pushing it, but.
And do not get this sticky spot on your iron.
Yes, do not do that. Right. So, I'm just gonna use my handy dandy little ruler here to get a nice straight line. So I'm gonna go 1/2 inch. You could probably just do a 1/4, but.
And if you don't have a rotary cutter, you don't have to go buy one. You can just trace it out, even your triangles. Take a piece of cardboard, trace it out, and cut it with scissors. You don't have to have a rotary cutter. It just makes it a little bit more convenient. But scissors work just as fine too.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Nobody's perfect.
I went looking for that fabric at Joann's,
Yeah.
the fur that was all multicolored.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't have it
What?
at the other one.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to make another fur up.
I think I need more fabric. I'm just
So we got that bad boy cut out. Look at him. Beautiful.
I'll take it.
So now I'm actually going to cut out my backing the same size as my batting. So I'm just gonna take this sucker off even.
Can you trim your batting down when you're done?
Afterwards, after you've top sewn it, then you trim. Because I've noticed that it can always shift and scrunch up or whatever. I don't know. You find those little errors that happen and then you're like, how did that happen? Well, that's how they happen. So we're just gonna lay this guy down here. Oh, that's adorable. For a snow globe one even.
Oh my god, it says Minnesota on the top.
Oh, Mom, I can't believe that.
You'd have to get rid of the bottom.
You could add it into something else that you could put on the back. Okay. So we are just going to cut out the same size.
You know how many panels I have, Sam? Look at
A lot, I bet.
them. And I went and put them on.
And you bought more. That is so strange. That you would go out and buy stuff that you don't even need.
Are you gonna pin it too?
I'm actually going to pin this when I top stitch so it doesn't shift, even though it is fusible.
Well, it won't be fused to one side.
Exactly right. Well, that is why I'm gonna pin it. Do you have big safety pins? I like to use big safety pins when I'm quilting. But you can use any kind of pin you want. Heck, you don't even have to pin it. Here, rebel.
You can hand baste it too. Just oops.
You sure can. Alright. So, we got our backing, we got our batting all cut out. I'm tearing this puppy out. It's just a little wrinkly. Where'd you get this little iron?
On Joann's. Or online.
On the line.
And you can add water to it. It takes water. It's a nice little iron though. I mean,
It is.
for quilting. I have the big cricket one, which would have probably
yeah.
worked better, but for quilting it's kind of awkward. And then I have the one that's cordless, the Panasonic cordless one,
fancy.
which is super nice. But it's
got a
still
cordless.
too big for
Cordless iron.
quilting.
Some super fancy.
Super.
Alright,
You're gonna add on the hair tape.
so we got that. Now I am putting the inner facing, or what is this? The batting side, the sticky side up. You can feel it, it's a little rough. This side is super soft. We're gonna do it upward because, well, it doesn't really matter which way you do it, but that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna line it up in the center. Just like so.
Might need steam.
Can you iron on all that?
Mm-hmm. I just don't know if you need steam for this.
Just do a nice light ironing.
It's fine.
Do not iron on the batting. It will get sticky and it will stick to your iron and it will cause a horrible mess and delay your project.
You can also use spray adhesive, which I have.
Yeah,
I think it's 550, is that right?
sure.
Or 505 spray. There's some down there. Yeah, you just spray it on, but that, you know, I tend to have to take it outside because I don't want it. I have concrete floors and I just don't want it on my concrete because it leaves a mess. And
Everything gets sticky.
Yeah, so, and I have dogs and of course they're going to walk on it and their hair is going to shed on it. And, you know, just do a light and it should stick. Well,
For the most part.
for some reason. Yeah, now it's stuck. You don't really have to get it perfect. Just so part of it's stuck actually.
It's just gonna help you sew.
Yeah, it just stick.
So all we're gonna do is we're gonna top stitch and we're gonna just go stitch in the ditch and just follow all of your stitch lines all over. But we're gonna change the foot on our machine to the stitch in the ditch foot that our machine actually comes with. Lucky us. You don't have to have it. Tracy might have hers. We're not sure. She's looking questioning herself. So we're gonna get this pinned and we're gonna do that. I think this is it. It should have like a little. Yeah, is this it? Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what our foot looks like. It has like a little doodad here. And it's just gonna help you stay in your crease although I'm probably not going to, but it helps. All right, so we're gonna put the pins in the middle. So that way you don't have to take any out while you're sewing, and you can just take it out last.
Yeah, keep the safety pins away from your seams.
Probably didn't need that many, but
When you do it, lay it so it's flat. But if you use these big honking ones and they have a little curve, they work the best. And you don't have to use this many. This is just...
yeah, I just like to do it on every single one because that's what I do. All right, we're just gonna switch out our foot here and we're gonna sew. Oh my. Does you just leave it down or whatever, and that's what burnt it? That's so funny. Was that recently?
It's not.
Oh shit. Oops. Yes, poop.
We have orange ivy too.
Mm-hmm. You can get any color you want to. Okay, so we have it all ready and set. And so now when I sew top stitch, I like to start in the middle and work my way outward so that way you don't pucker. But we're gonna pucker.
We're gonna pucker good.
So you're just gonna wanna get it right in the middle. Put your foot down. And give it a shot. All right, so there you go. So now you're just gonna sew outward and then across, trying not to pucker. This is where I wish I had my leggy thingamaboobie.
Hey, do you want it?
It's right here. I have to move the whole machine though. Should be alright, huh?
Yep, that'll work. That'll do, Kay.
Whoa. Whoa. That's comforting.
So kind of even if you don't get it in the ditch, it's not really gonna matter.
You really won't notice it. See that? It was not in the ditch whatsoever.
Yeah, but you can't even tell.
Exactly.
And you don't want to go the other way because if there is you don't want to go towards the seam because if there is a pucker, you want it to go out
yes.
towards the batting. I get it.
Just gonna try your darndest. She's all right.
I think it looks good. You don't really want to tug on the material. You don't want to stretch it out of place.
Just guide it.
Let the feed dogs do the work.
Yep. You're just gonna keep going. Back and forth.
No back stitching at all?
I don't.
Okay. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. I don't think you are.
You know, I never actually looked that up. You're actually, what you're supposed to do, which obviously you see I'm not doing it. Every time you do it, yep, you're supposed to pull the bottom thread up so that way it looks all pretty and stuff. But
We'll just cut the...
yeah, we're just gonna cut it. And we like that, you know, handmade look to it. Kind of doing a shit job on this.
Right.
I think I just noticed we're doing really...
Yeah, because you're looking so close to it from it. It looks really good.
With your stigmatism, it looks great, doesn't it?
I forgot about my stick.
That's not funny.
Is this your last one?
No, I
Oh.
still got a couple more on the other side because I started in the middle and I'm working my way outward.
Now, could you use a walking foot on this? Or?
You sure can.
Yeah?
You can use any foot you want to. I've done Stitch in the Ditch with that really old pedal machine. And it only has one foot to it. And it's just a regular sewing foot. You don't need these fancy tools to do this. It was a pedal foot though, so I mean it was a lot harder to do.
Yeah. We'll have to get that zigzag-o-matic out and see how that does.
Yeah. But yeah, you can do the Stitch in the Ditch with any kind of foot. Some grunting action going on down there.
2 dogs.
Let's see, got one more side here. All right, so all of our top stitching is done. We are gonna get this trimmed up, and then we are gonna find a binding for it. What color did you pick out?
I think I want that burgundy.
Burgundy it is.
I think burgundy would be really, really pretty on it.
Or you doing this and then just speed it up in the video or whatever. You know?
No, I think you just go right on top, towards the closest to the edge, right?
As far as I know, yes.
I mean, I'm not a connoisseur on binding, but I fuck up all the time, that's for damn sure. You know what, because I think the stitch goes to the back. Sometimes you miss and it goes on here and they don't want that showing on the top. I think that's why you do it on the top. Does that make sense to you?
It does. But I've never been able to really... Oh, I guess no, I have nailed it. A few times. Just not very good at quilting.
I think it's just practice. I'm not either, but I really enjoy it. It's very relaxing to me.
It's okay, I guess.
Am I hitting it?
I don't care about the back.
I know, but that's why you do it on the...
Oh,
do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All
It's
right.
good though. So far.
Way off.
Way off.
Be smarter than the sewing machine. I think I need a needle.
This one just pulls. It
Huh?
doesn't like come off very well.
What are you talking about?
Like it doesn't feed very well. I don't know what it's catching. Do I have it on upside down or something? You think it would catch on that? Stick it maybe that
Push it in there.
way. Alright, try it again. So I have the sticker was doing it.
Should be a really cute Christmas one.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. These are nice because we can do them for every holiday.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't take that long if we have them all cut out for people already.
Yeah. And scraps, just pieces of scrap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just to get rid of your scraps. And you can even put them outside. You could use sunbrella.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be kind of hard to work with, but
If you get the right needle and stuff, it should
right,
be
it
fine.
should be all right. Yeah, it's gonna be all wobbly.
All right.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I didn't do the best job there, but practice. Doesn't help that my machine's going amok. I got a long ways to go.
Not really. You're in the home stretch, really.
I felt like I already did this.
You're on the other side.
I thought I did that. I thought I did.
You did one side. There's two.
I thought I did both.
Well, you did. No. Bless you.
Stinker.
It's all right.
No, it wasn't. I did it perfect all the way around except for that one spot.
Well, we all can't be winners.
I wonder if you did a blanket stitch and had it kind of decorative.
Oh, yeah. That's what that one kid did in our class, Mark.
Yeah, I bet that would be kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about
Yep. That'd be a really cute one. It would take a while.
Yeah.
But it would be a cute one. You're gonna sell it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I only sold mine for like $15.
I think, was Renee buying it? Did she buy it?
I don't think so. I have no idea.
I think she wanted it and it was sold and she was pissed.
Yeah.
I think I missed. I'm sure.
It's alright. It's just a thing to show the class.
I think I missed right here.
Looks
Just right
fine.
there.
All right. Is it up?
It's on.
All right.
Oh,
It's done.
We are done.
We are done. Look how cute that turned out. I mean, really, seriously.
You're all set for autumn.
You're all set. And you know, you can do it anyway. I am not the best binder, but you know, I try. And it turned out super cute. Just needs actually a quick iron.
But yeah, these would be really cute, even just solid colors. You don't have to do anything decorative. You could do checkers, anything really.
Right, and
It's super easy.
I'm thinking like Christmas gifts.
Oh yeah.
Make them for Christmas gifts. You could even do initials. You know, if someone's getting married.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
Just stop.
I'm just saying you could.
So cute.
Look how cute that turned out, guys.
We did it.
We did it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe, and we appreciate it. And we'll try to get more regular videos on here. It's been a tough summer for everyone, I think. We had a lot of stuff going on in our family. We're not going to get into it, but it's just been a long road for us. We're all good. We're all doing fabulous. Everybody is now healthy and no COVID through our family, so we're very blessed for that. Yeah, we're just, we're going to try to get back to the swing of sewing and having classes now that we can open up and have classes. Everybody gets a free beer when you join our class.
Yeah, you get all the material, everything's included. If you bring your own machine, you get a discount in classes.
Yep, you get a free beer.
Very limited seating because you only get 2 of us for teachers.
And we only have so many machines.
To help.
I will bring this one, but I don't bring my really expensive ones.
Yeah.
As I just don't want it. They're very heavy. You know, if you sew, you know how heavy a machine can be, especially a computerized one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep plugging away and bringing you more and different ideas that we come up with. Nothing great. I am doing a kitty cat one now for my sister. For her birthday was September 4th, and I'm going down there in November. Well, I tore the one apart because I didn't like it.
Excuses.
But I got it from the pattern from Missouri Quilt. I think it's called Paws and Pets or something. And it's I'll show it when I finish it. It's super cute, and I'm having a really fun time doing it. So, yeah. How about you? What are you up to?
I am making a dress for a wedding that I'm going to. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and some sweaters for hunting. So, some camel sweaters. So, that should be fun.
Yeah, and I got my greenhouse up with the shed attached. It turned out just the cutest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, we'll have to show a video.
We'll show a video of that. It's just, it is so cute. You guys are going to be like, that is cute. And I'm going to be like, I know. I wish he'd insulate it, heat it, and air condition it, and I can live in there. But
She shed.
She shed. He's not going to. It's not insulated, but
Fanciest she shed you've ever seen.
it's pretty fancy, and he designed the whole thing. So we're very happy about that. But otherwise, we'll see you hopefully next week with another video, and have a great day. Thank you for watching.
Okay, we'll see ya.
Yeah, bye.